Having been a student of leadership for many decades and having studied many leaders, from Attila the Hun, from antiquity, Colin Powell, St. Paul of Tarsus, Alexander the Great, Margaret Thatcher, Ursula Burns, Mahatma Gandhi, and so many others. I want to discuss today the three levels of leadership, and later on, I'll be drawing some key examples from the mighty King David. But first, the first level of leadership that everyone must understand is coming to the point of self mastery, where you understand you, where you don't need anybody else to come to you and get you out of bed in the morning, when you know how to put on the light, clean your teeth, have a bath, dress up, and get out the door, ready for success. Where you understand precisely how to order your life, how to guide yourself, how to lead yourself, how to get to your appointments, to work, to your meetings on time, understanding the importance of time, learning to communicate with fellow human beings, understanding the importance of courtesy in our day-to-day living. Essentially, understanding you, knowing what type of things you must cease from doing, understanding precisely how to stop backbiting, how to stop gossiping, how to stop being envious and being jealous of other people, recognizing how all of those sort of things work, essentially managing your attitude correctly and managing your behavior correctly, getting to grips with those things and knowing how life works. That's the first level you want to master. Once you master that, you now become not only efficient, but you become effective. From that position of strength, you have now gained the right to now begin to provide leadership for others. Here brings us to the second point of leadership. The second point, of course, is leading followers. Why? Because you have learned certain things. You know what works and what doesn't work. You understand the whole essence of discipline. You understand mastery. You understand effectiveness. So what you're looking to do at this point is provide leadership for other people so you can show them a better way or lead them to the promised land. Okay, that's the second. But the third and the highest form of leadership is where you need to lead other leaders. You know, King David, one of the most anointed warrior king, powerful individual, whoever graced the face of the earth, is somebody who I truly admire. And I study King David immensely and intensely. Listen, there's a particular story you'll find in the holy book of 2 Samuel. And here we are told about 400 dispossessed men, 400 men who had lost all hope of living, who were anguished in their souls, who were discontented and distressed. They went to King David. We're not told what King David did with them. But later on, as you read the narrative, you find that these 400 men who were dispossessed without hope, anguished in their soul, in debt heavily, they became what was called, or what is now known as, David's mighty men. One example of these men was an individual who with a spear took out 800 soldiers. One man took out 800 soldiers. Another one dug his feet in the sand with a sword in his hands and did not move and cut down anybody that came against him in their hundreds. So what turned dispossessed, discontented men, anguished in their soul and in great debt, what turned them into mighty warriors? Leadership. What did King David say to them? How did he inspire their souls? How did he provide mentorship? How did he release this huge power they had all along within them? How was he able to release this power and turn these regular men into some of the most powerful men on the face of the earth? That's effective leadership. That's level 3 leadership. This is where you take regular people and you take them into their promise, into what they were meant to be. Sometimes they become even greater than you. That's level 3 leadership. So level 1, leading you. Level 2, leading followers, coaching. Level 3, mentorship, helping them become greater than you. When you begin to do that, you are truly an effective leader to your success.